Hello, everyone. Today's October 15th, 2025. This is the Kubernetes data protection working group meeting. So I think today, let's just start with CBD status. I think the one thing that uh, we want to do is to try to get this PR merge, this support CPT without long-term retention of snapshots. And there were Prasad, you got a chance to review that. I see that you have some comments here. Maybe we can
Yeah,
talk about the.
Carl is on vacation. Last week, and I guess mid of
Mhm.
this week. Yeah, so I'm
Okay.
waiting for him to get back.
Who? I'm sorry. Oh, Carl. Oh,
Carl,
okay.
Carl is on
Oh,
vacation.
sure,
Yeah,
sure. But I think we have Ben Prasad here. So maybe this is also, this is the change we discussed earlier, basically just to change the base snapshot name to a base snapshot ID, right? This is the Ben. You remember this one? We talked about this one before. I think,
Yeah, I remember this one.
yeah, yeah.
There was an issue about does this reduce security because we can't access check
Mm-hmm,
source, and we decided no, because it doesn't really matter. You can still access the destination or
mm-hmm,
the second one, and they have to be on the same volume anyways. So it would be
mm-hmm.
hard to imagine how you could have access to one but not the other. So
Okay,
I
yeah,
was okay with that.
sure. So Prasad brought up a good point. Just I think his question is, so we did change this one from name to ID. His question is, does it make sense to make change to the target? The target is we didn't change the target. Basically, the target is still okay. Where is the code? Where,
it's in
okay, so
Swagger. I
it's in
think
the
we.
schema right here. Is it right here?
Sorry,
Oh, okay,
got
here.
confused. Yeah,
Yeah, I was just trying. Okay, here. Yeah. So basically, this one is still a target snapshot name, and there's a namespace. So this is basically a volume snapshot name. Plus, we also have a
Well,
namespace. Good
this is
question.
how the access control would be checked. So if we
Oh,
change
oh,
this one, we'd have a
I see
problem,
what
wouldn't we?
I see what you're saying. Okay, I see what you're saying because if we just change this one thing, then we don't have to change the access control. That's we already have everything there.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
see what you're saying. Okay.
we were relying on the name and namespace so that the sidecar could check if you had access. If we change it both to IDs,
Cool. So
CSI will be happy, but there'll be no way to do the access check on the Kubernetes side.
okay, but then we can just I actually forgot about that point. Discuss
hmm
this at TP. Okay. Okay.
yeah. It's like from user point of view, it looks a bit weird to pass ID in one as
Yeah,
a one parameter and
but
name as second parameter.
the
But
user
I
is
got
not
the point.
it's not the regular user, right? It's really
Yeah, yeah,
backup vendors. Okay,
yeah.
so
I missed the
okay,
point that we
yeah,
discussed about
yeah. I
this
actually
access
didn't
control.
forgot about that. Okay, mentioned that if we remove or if we change target, okay, what is that? Target
A
snap.
target snapshot.
Yeah, if we change.
Now we could still do something like change them both to IDs, but then also require you to specify the volume and then do the actual check on the volume and require that those snapshots match. But I don't know how you would check, how you would validate that the snapshot ID match the volume, because that's something only the SP can do, right? Kubernetes can't take a or a snapshot ID and match it to a volume.
Okay, sorry, what is that? The
hmm
access management? What is access permission? The RBACs?
RBAC or access
Okay,
control.
okay. It will affect the RBAC control. Yeah, okay. If you change affect RBAC control. So yeah, but so Ben, maybe that will be a little bit weird if you already know the name, then you already know the ID, then why do we still check the RBACs?
Well, the theory is you might know the ID but not have access. Like we're handing out metadata about the volume, specifically the difference between the two snapshots. And if a user ID who doesn't have access to the snapshots or the volume can just supply two different IDs, and we say, sure, here's the difference between them, then we could be handing out information to someone who shouldn't have that information. Now, I mean, that's kind of a concocted scenario that's weird, but like we do have to think through how do we give deployers of storage plugins and backup infrastructure control so they can decide who can and can't do backups, right? There has to be some mechanism. And the mechanism up to now was this. It was you need to have access to read the snapshot. Or we won't, or we'll refuse to service this operation. And if we take away the snapshot, then we have nothing to check.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it still makes sense to keep it. We just need to document it so that
it's
not
I
confusing.
mean, I agree this is like awkward and weird, but we would be a bigger redesign to try to make it look better and still give us access control. So the compromise was change the source, but not the target. And then we get the best of both worlds. But
Yeah.
it's still less than ideal.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have any ideas off the top of my head how to make it better. Someone would have to step up and say, they're going to design something better.
Yeah. I think I see what you're saying. Yeah. So probably I think this is probably still the best we have right now.
Cool.
Okay, then I think I think we probably we should be good just to keep this. All right. Anything else about this PR?
No, I think we can get it merged then.
Okay, then I don't know if you're good, then maybe you can just
Yeah.
add look good to me. Then we're good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Oh, sorry, this is the wrong one. Wait, I'll come here. This one. Okay, so I think that's CBT, and I think the rest of them, so this is already merged. We're basically just waiting for the next CSS spec release. So I believe has started that, right? Then
The voting period began yesterday.
I didn't see. Okay, maybe I did not check my email yet. Okay.
Yeah, check your email and vote.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So that's okay. Let's just say that CSI. Oops. CSI release. Vote has voting. Let's just started. Okay, so that's for CBT, and then for starter, you or Carl is working on the cap. I've got one, or you're just both are working on it.
Yeah, I was on vacation. I'm not sure. And when I came back, Carl went on vacation.
Oh,
So we
okay.
didn't really talk about it.
Oh, okay. But that's fine. Basically, I think that's fine. We can just wait until like this is merged. I think we should actually cut the release. Are we waiting for anything else before? Oh, do we want to? Okay, I guess we probably should just wait until CSS spec is released, then we can, right? So let's see. Release, I just say release. Why this one does not give me this? Very strange. Okay, I don't know. All right. Okay. Release sidecar. Release sidecar basically waiting for this. And then waiting for CSI spec release. right? Are there anything else we have to wait before we cut a release?
Yeah, there are some dependency update PR. I'll merge if it's not
Okay,
breaking anything.
sure. Okay.
Yeah.
And then after that, I think we should update the cap, right?
Hmm.
Update the cap, then you can get it started. I know that we are targeting moving beta to beta in 1.36, but I think you can get a cap started because a lot of things you have to update from alpha to
Hmm.
beta just to see, if anything missing, we can start to work on them,
Yeah.
right? So it would be good to okay, I should say submit a kind of update PR. Okay. Okay, I think that's all we have for CBT. And okay, so one group snapshot. So yeah, we there are just some updates on the API, but it's really just okay. So this is the API. This was some changes to move to VM beta 1. There was another PR. This is already merged. There's another PR that add immutability cell rules. Addressing Michelle's. So basically, Michelle reviewed it, so we're addressing her comments. So once this is merged, I think we are good to go to cut the release for snapshotter. Yeah, those are just like some of those, a lot of those fields. We kind of assume they're immutable, but we don't really. We added a couple of rules, but not all of them. So this time we just make it more tight. Basically, just to add the rule saying you cannot change this, you cannot change that. Like for example, the driver name. Like nobody changes that, but we didn't add the rules to prevent people changing that actually. So now we're adding them. So yeah, so those are the changes in.
Well, are there any valid reasons to change them and such that adding the rule would like break a use case that we don't want to break?
Uh, so those are from Michelle's comments. This is she just did like API review for the Viva and Beta 2 APIs. So then we added. I can show you what are those. So another thing is just to add a deprecation message for Viva and Beta 1.
Oh, this is specific to just group snapshots have
Yeah,
this
yeah,
flaw?
it's just group
Everything?
snapshot. Sorry,
Okay,
did
okay.
I say something? Did I say one
No,
thing?
no, I was
Oh, okay.
I was under the impression that this was like a generic problem. I was
Oh,
like, oh
oh,
no.
oh no, it's not. Yeah,
Okay.
it's just we're just adding that for like for example here this one like the bound volume group snapshot content name. It should be immutable, but we never set a rule for that. So now we're adding that. Yeah, so some like driver name. Nobody changes driver name. Right? It's like that. Parameters in this is in the class.
Did,
Hmm?
do we already have a like a webhook, a validating
So it's
webhook?
nowadays it's much easier. You can just add this here. It's a cell. So you don't have to build a webhook for it. This will
Wait,
automatically, yeah, this is
where?
cell. So you see, this is just in types argo, right? If you add this, you just add this line here, and then when you generate the CRDs, the generated manifests, this will automatically be added. And this, when you try to change it, you'll get a message from the API server. So now it is
Okay.
much easier. You don't have to like build a brand new webhook for
Wait,
the.
so you're saying this the custom resource definition that pops out,
Mhm.
that YAML will
Yeah,
contain this rule, and then Kube
yeah,
API server will enforce the rule.
yes. Yeah, so it's much
Ah,
easier. So you don't have to, unless if something kind of complicated, you have to calculate. It just
yeah,
you
yeah,
can't
yeah.
use this.
Okay, no,
Then you
that's
have to
very
write.
smart.
Yeah, this is actually pretty good. We actually, so
Is
that's
that
why.
feature documented somewhere?
Oh
Because
yeah, yeah, I can find it. This was a few release back. We actually, for this reason, we actually got rid of the validation webhook in Snapshotter now. We don't even
yeah,
have it.
yeah. I mean, webhooks are terrible. I mean, they're great because they're very powerful, but the
Yeah.
fact that you need them for stupid ticky-tacky things like this is annoying.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the this is a huge step forward.
This is much
I
easier.
hadn't
Yeah.
heard of it. I hadn't heard of it.
Oh
So
yeah,
it,
I can
if you
find
can
that.
dig up the link, I want to read
Yes.
it.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah. This is really great. Yeah. It's just there are still a few things. I think one thing we still couldn't do is is that maybe is something switch class or something? Maybe default switch class something. That one maybe it's not, it can't completely use this one. I think there's one thing that we right now, but we do have those check in the controller. So that's the one only thing. Yeah. But because you have like you only have webhook, sometimes it can be annoying, right? Because it's optional. Sometimes user forget to deploy that and then you don't really get the benefit of the webhook. So now
Yeah,
this is built
yeah.
in. This is just so much easier. Yeah. So you can actually have a lot of things you can do, right? You can come up with some expression, then you can just yeah, check it. It's very good. Yeah, okay. I'll show you. Um, so actually there was someone from I think it's from APM Machinery SIG who actually made the change to get rid of the webhook the couple release back. Yeah. Okay, so mm, I think the next one is I think Dave is out. So I know that he said he is going to work on this. I'm not sure if he synced with you, Russell, after our last meeting.
Yes, he provided me with some great suggestions, and I am working on it.
Okay, cool, cool. Yeah. Okay, so okay, so that's that. Are there any other topics folks want to cover? If not, oh, okay, just just reminder of this okay timeline. So this week actually tomorrow is enhancement freeze for 1.35 release, so it's coming really quick. But I think since we don't really have anything actively targeting, so I think we're good. Oh, okay, so I see a comment here. What is that? Red Hat planning to be a POC.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's me.
Okay, great. Great. Maybe you can, let's see. Okay, maybe I can add this one here. Just say, so the Red Hat says yes.
Sure.
Okay, using, okay.
In like a future meeting, is it appropriate for me to bring some engineers and just so we could ask some technical questions?
Okay.
Yeah, is that okay? Okay, great.
I mean, there's also a Slack channel where anyone can come and ask questions, and we hang out there. But
Okay.
we can use spare time during these meetings to talk about stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm on the work group data protection, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
you can add item in this agenda, right? You can maybe you cannot write, but you can add like add comment. You can add a line saying, "Hey, this is my topic," right? So either you can add it maybe you can just add it in open issues here, or yeah, maybe it's more clear because this kind of have a lot too many things here jammed. But if you yeah, so this way we can leave time for you to talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds wonderful. Thank you.
So yeah, so we actually already started to look at this. Ceph is done, right? They're still work in progress with Ceph? I thought they have already done some implementation, or no? Do you know? Or that's a different team. Maybe that's like IBM side. So you are from Red Hat side?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
On
maybe that's
the
a different team. Yeah.
Valero, essentially.
Okay. Yeah. So I believe they are. I'm not sure if they're done or they're. I remember they mentioned something. I'm not sure. Okay. But
Yeah,
we
we'll be
actually
looking at Ceph
yeah.
and how they implemented it. Yes.
Yeah. But from our side, we actually started to look into this. Let's see. Yeah, basically, I think all of those, right? So when we update, okay, I'm going to say 6. It's going to be. So basically, when we update the cap, then we will look at everything, all the criteria, seeing what is missing, what we have already met, right? So that's why, for that, I think it's good to update the cap now. So this way, you know what we need to work on, because the cap, the cap enhancement freeze deadline. If you look at it for 1.35, right, it's just coming very early. Although release date is December, but cap freeze deadline is October. Basically, by the time of the cap freeze, you actually have to meet all the criteria for a beta for the cap to emerge. Like for example, you want to have those vendors who have, at least say they're doing a POC, or they are and also E2E test coverage, right? I think that has to be actually E2E test has to be merged by this day for us to actually merge the cap. So that's why you really, really need to start early. It takes time to do those.
I see. Yeah,
It's like if you want target 1.36, you need to start to work on it in 1.35. Yeah. Yeah. So that's why I would like you to, start working on updating the cap now. Okay, so that's that. Are there other topics? Okay. If not, that's it for today. Thank you.
Thanks, Xing.
Thanks.
Thanks, folks.